Hello, my name is Charles Wolford. I am President and CEO of Union Gospel Mission of Tarrant County.
Don Schisler, President, CEO Emeritus of Union Gospel Mission of Tarrant County. I've been here 28 years on staff. Started as a volunteer.
My experience as a candidate with Vanderbloemen, from the time that I submitted the application and having the opportunity to speak with Eric and the many team members, I saw the moments that God started putting these breadcrumbs together, to be quite honest. And I started feeling early on that this process was something that I felt God was leading me to Union Gospel Mission. So from the very first moment, I felt God led and felt God's Spirit just moving during the entire process.
Getting the right hire for Union Gospel. You only get one good chance at it, and everything intact now, with our donor base and support in this community. We want to ensure that we don't lose any ground. It starts with a firm like Vanderbloemen, and y'all did a good job of finding the right man.
I think the process of finding UGM Tarrant County's new CEO for us really started back in the boardroom. And when we originally first met with the search team, that they were in the process of interviewing different search teams, just trying to find the right fit. And in that process that I asked them, maybe why did you go with us? And part of it was that you can go find qualified people, but we needed to find that DNA match of somebody who has the heart and that passion of sharing Jesus Christ with those that are hurting and forgotten.
The matchmaking experience, just to be able to marry my experience and the experience of UGM and what they were looking for and what was a great fit for me, it feels like a family. You have these moments where I believe God gives you an opportunity to really enjoy what you do. You wake up excited about coming to work, and I think the Vanderbloemen match was spot on, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve and to have been a part of the process.
So as we laid out, hey, this is the timeline, this is the process, that we walked with the search team through that. At the end, we presented 10 candidates to them. They narrowed it down to 4. They interviewed all 4 of those. It was tough. They thought that they were going to narrow it down to 2. They narrowed it down to 3. They brought 3 candidates in to meet with the staff and just do a deeper dive with them. And out of that, they've just fell in love more and more with Charles and his wife Diane as they kind of went through all the stages. And then in our final meeting with the search team, that it was a unanimous decision.
Interacting with my consultant was really good. Eric and I, we met at a Starbucks. The engagement really started off with us getting to know each other. Eric made me feel at ease, and that this job experience from the outset was a moment that if my experience and the experience of UGM were a match, this indeed would be one of those God moments in my career. So he made that very plain to me in the beginning, and it's every word that he has said has come true as far as being able to connect here and feel as if this was God ordained.
I already had a smile on my face the first day that Charles came to work. The reason is, for a long time I've had every situation and problem or anything that needed to be done, came to me. Well, I got somebody to share that with now. So it's quite a joy serving alongside Charles, and we start the day out with a word of prayer, and it's truly a relationship.
What it was like working with Don and the search committee. Don has such a rich history here at Union Gospel Mission, and that Union Gospel Mission is a completely different place than when he first started here, but the mission has stayed the same. And I think for the search team, that they wanted to make sure that they found somebody that could take them into the next season and the season after that, to be able to help them dream big dreams, but be able to keep the main thing the main thing.
One of the great things about Union Gospel Mission is that the purpose and the plan of God has always been front and center with sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. Unique to the ministry here is that this ministry really is about transformation, not transactional living. And so Don and the team make that known very early, from having services and programs for both men and women and families that are unsheltered. What God is doing in this place to have a healing shepherd clinic that can meet the medical needs of individuals who are unsheltered. It's unprecedented. Many communities do not have those continuum of care models that exists here. You get this feel that it's not a shelter, but this is really home for many of them. So there's lots of dreams, but that Don and the board, that they're dreaming about. I am excited to be a part of the team's vision and dreaming about what the future can look like so that we can help end homelessness in Tarrant County and in our surrounding communities. I am a committed believer to the passage of scripture, Proverbs 27:18, a man sharpens man as one man sharpens another. And part of that development process and sharpening each other to be better, I've seen that being exhibited through the experience with Vanderbloemen. So I'm grateful because I feel sharper, I feel connected, I feel the career path that God has had me on really was embraced. And the skills that I brought to the table, Vanderbloemen enhanced that to the point where it connected me with the organization. That to me is a dream job, so I'm grateful for the experience. I would highly recommend working with Vanderbloemen. I've told so many of our colleagues who may be in that space of searching or career shift, I've referred many of them to Vanderbloemen and would continue to do so. It's been an invaluable experience, and I'm grateful that I had the joy of sharing in this experience with Union Gospel Mission and Vanderbloemen and was selected for this job. I would absolutely recommend them 100%.
I would recommend Vanderbloemen.